Max, you closer in. That's actually a pretty cool picture. What do y'all think?
It's great. Yeah.
How did y'all come together, and what's the story behind your band name?
Y'all should answer that one, and then I'll.
Alec and I have been playing together for years.
The Hamburger Hobos.
Since like
We were in a band.
Yeah.
2005 to 2009. Hamburger Hobos. Local.
Mm-hmm. Local to Columbus, or
Yes.
okay.
North Mississippi, Memphis region.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were kind of based out of Tupelo in a way.
We put out 4 albums. Hit it pretty hard in those 4 years, and then Jenny went to college and became a forester.
Yes.
And now works at Weyerhaeuser.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I ghosted everybody for, I don't know, like 12 years. And then she and I started playing together when I came back, and Max
2016.
wanted to record us. So we started doing demos with Max, and he started playing additional instruments on these songs Jenny had written. And then when we were ready to play again, it just made sense that Max played with us live. And then Max was the one who said we should be called Whitehawk. You were. It was very Fleetwood Mac.
Right, I know
like
what
Peter
you mean.
Green saying we should call it Fleetwood Mac because he didn't want his name in it. She's LeBlanc White, I'm Hawkins Hawk, and
Yeah.
that's
No,
really
you
how
are
it happened.
right. I
That's
did
really how
say
it
yeah,
happened.
because y'all kind of didn't want to. Yeah. I think a lot of it's just the love of the collection of songs that we're going to release. Personally, Jenny and Alec were always some musical heroes of mine when I was younger, and they performed at our old house, Pompeii, and I was very moved by the performance and really just wanted other people to hear the songs. So that was a lot of why.
What do y'all do in your? You said you're a forester, which made me curious. What's everyone else doing in their day-to-day, paying the bills?
I'm an ESL teacher at Partnership Middle School in Starkville.
Nice.
And I'm a filmmaker.
Cool.
So
How would y'all describe your sound to someone who's hearing you for the first time, say this Saturday?
Hold on. Yeah.
it seems like the most obvious
Yes.
thing we should know.
Psychedelic folk. That's
Okay,
usually
cool.
how I describe it to people, but also I would also just say rock and roll in general.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Psychedelic folk, rock and roll.
Yep.
Who are as a group? Do y'all have any musical influences for that sound?
I think none of us want to say that we are the Mississippi Velvet Underground.
Got you. Very cool.
Yeah, a lot of that, and then Sonic
Mhm.
Youth, and just Hartle Road.
Hartle Road's a big influence.
Big influence.
So it's kind of cool. It's like where, overlap a generation. So Max is like seeing us do stuff and being like, that's cool. And then we're like watching Max and his brother and cousin like really achieve greatness. So it's like weird to like circle back where it's like somebody who was saying, oh, those guys are cool. Well, now we're doing the thing with him.
We think they're cool.
So it's very cyclical.
Y'all are writing your own songs. What does that process look like for y'all?
It's kind of different every time.
Yeah, usually it comes out of strong emotion.
Yeah,
I
I would
would
definitely
say.
say
Yeah.
that.
I would.
No doubt.
Right.
So it was
Yeah.
like the liminal space of like being between careers, or like going to college, wrapping up college. We were all in stations of life where big changes were happening. So the process is more of like your body and the universe is saying, stop what you're doing, you can write this song. And then everybody else drags it out of the other person to like let us hear it and learn it, So it's not so much a process, I would say, of more of like just heeding nature's call.
So it's would y'all call it a full band collaboration with song making, or do you think y'all each sort of contribute individually and then it comes about?
I consider y'all the main songwriters, but I think we all have like musical input
Yeah,
to it.
for sure. It's like one person just writes it and like if I write one on guitar, then I'll play guitar, and then they're like, well, I'll play whatever, because they'll hear something in their mind, and then that sounds even more awesome. So it like builds up.
Collaboration
Yes,
for sure.
That's what I think.
Yeah. What themes would y'all say tend to show up in your music? Like emotional themes, otherwise.
Mine tend to be a little dark. I think. What do you say?
Lots of loss.
Yeah,
Loss,
a lot of
grief,
grief and
yeah.
loss. Sometimes
But also like the hope of what's coming, like being
Yeah, we got some of
focused
that.
on the good that's coming.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of the theme of the record.
Mm-hmm.
It's like healing from the grief, but knowing like, all right, the dawn is coming, and when it gets here, I'm gonna have processed this stuff.
Yeah. We got some just like happy stuff too.
But we're
though,
tricking you.
know.
We're tricking you. You think you're partying when you listen to the record,
Right.
but you actually get like a catharsis.
Okay.
On this album, do y'all think there is like a star song that represents y'all really well?
It would definitely be a Jenny song.
Okay.
I mean, River Diddy kind of has that where the future is coming.
Right.
Wah, wah,
Yeah.
wah, also kind of like acknowledging, like, all right, I'm fed up, like something's got to change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I would say River Diddy,
Yeah.
hands down, is
Okay.
emblematic of Whitehawk.
Yeah.
You think so, dude?
Oh yeah.
It was an early one too.
Mm-hmm.
It really was. And it didn't have the one verse that I sing on didn't even exist for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And you would just think that was always a part of the song.
Yeah,
But it's
for
a
sure.
Jenny song, but I get to
We
sing
wrote
on one.
that one together for the most part.
I remember you saying like, hey, here's this, like maybe it was
Yeah.
instrumental first, and you
Yeah.
showed me the guitar part, and I like
Yeah. We
accompanied you on the bass, and then you wrote lyrics, and then you probably when you saw us perform at the Elbow Room, I might not even have been singing on it yet.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a short song.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I think out of necessity, Jenny was like, why don't you just write a verse and you come in and sing? Because we love the whole like girl, singing. That's cool.
Yeah,
and then
going
like,
for it.
who's this man?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden,
We
like,
have
that's cool. Or vice versa,
Yeah.
We have several songs that like took years to write, like that where it built up. Like Black Coat's like that. I think there was 10 years between the last verse and the first and second.
Some of these songs are really
verses.
old, which is funny.
Really old. Like they're just stuff like some of the ones I wrote forever ago, and just never did much with them. Like we had our other band, but it didn't really match what we were doing, or
Hmm. Right.
So yeah, they've been written over the years. Just,
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How many do y'all have, like, any newer songs? Would you say a majority of your songs are sort of like something that's been in the works? You've been looking for this creative outlet for them for a while?
I mean, I'd say about half of them are probably coming
Yeah.
from old school. Like as far as my life,
I agree.
I would have been like early 20s, and I'm 44, so 20s.
Yeah.
But then there's plenty of them, probably another half that we've written just since we've been making music
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Which started in 2016, all three of us, which is kind of crazy.
That
That's
fresh
been
inspiration.
That's
Mhm.
been 10 years now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, these are newer.
But Whitehawk itself, when would y'all say y'all's founding date as a band is?
2016.
Because I heard y'all mention, I heard you
Mhm.
said Max came to see you at Elbow Room, and then
Mhm.
I was like, this has been a project that's been in the works for a
Mhm.
while.
Oh yeah. For
But
sure.
y'all were releasing this body of work for the first time
Right.
coming up soon.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Do y'all have like a this is Saturday y'all's first show as Whitehawk?
No.
Okay.
Played. How many shows do you think we played? 15.
Maybe. That's a good
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I would think
Because
so.
we probably got
We
on
played
one.
a couple
We
for a
played a
little
lot.
bit. You think? Okay, 20.
If we count Pompeii and
Yeah,
here and-
because there was a period where we were playing pretty often. I feel
Maybe
like.
so,
From
yeah.
like 2016 to 2020, really. I feel like we were playing every
Yeah.
3-4 months.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes
Right.
sense. It does add up.
It kind of comes and goes too. 'Cause,
Yeah.
when somebody gets busy, you
Yeah,
know,
for sure.
we just kind of wait.
Do y'all have like a most memorable show from that set of 20?
I don't know, I love Dave's.
I like the Dave show,
Dave
which is
show was
today
fun.
is the
Dark Horse and
anniversary.
Stark
Yeah.
Wall.
Yeah,
Cool.
today's the anniversary of
What year was that?
show.
2022?
2 or 3. Maybe 3.
Yeah, it was 2 or 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was I moved
I
yet?
think it was 3 or 4 years ago, which is crazy.
I think
Yeah,
it
that's
was.
wild.
So if that's the case, it was 3.
But it's nice because this kind of just encapsulates psychically it encapsulates all the way back to probably '09 when the Hamburger Hobos were winding down, because Jenny and I were both kind of wanting to exactly move into this direction.
Mhm.
But 20 years ago, that just wasn't going to happen.
Mhm.
And then the album itself taking about a decade to record. I think because it's analog, straight to tape,
Yeah.
you can kind of feel the resonance of, all right, Northeast Mississippi, this is what was going on in this little corner of the state. What's up, T?
So, do y'all have like a pre-show ritual since you've been doing this for a little while now?
Drinking water for sure. What do y'all think?
Yeah, very practical.
So much longer.
Nice.
I'm ready to play this shit.
We're
Yeah.
recording this interview right now, so that'll be good.
Oh, sorry. I had
Off the
no
record.
idea. Off the record. Well, you
Yeah.
can put it on the
Wait,
record.
so,
but
yeah.
quote me, sadly.
Pre-show ritual, we go to Munson's and just like raise hell. And,
Yeah.
No.
And then when we wake up, we start playing.
Yeah.
So we're usually about 12 hours late to the show.
Mhm.
I'm worried about the show being rained out and having to move it inside, but sorry. I had no idea you were here.
It's okay.
No, that's okay. So you're worried about the weather?
Yeah.
It's supposed
I
to
haven't
rain.
even looked. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it's
100%.
I remain
Is it
blissfully
storm?
unaware
Is it
of
supposed to
weather.
storm?
I do too.
Judging by the
times.
fact that it was 82 degrees today.
I looked today.
bet
It's
it's gonna be
Anything can
100%.
change. It's only
chance
Wednesday.
of
Nice.
rain.
It's only Wednesday.
Yeah,
It'll be
I
fine.
had no idea.
we'll figure it out.
What's the next
hilarious.
question?
What's something that you think fans would be surprised to learn about y'all?
That Toby's in the band.
What do you think?
Maybe age differences. There's a lot of that.
Yeah.
I mean,
J-
like I mentioned,
the
I'm
age?
old. I'm 40,
Oh, you're 12 years older than me.
44. You're
39.
and you're
32.
so
I
like
guess
I
that's
don't
pretty
know.
big.
Maybe that's a pretty big gap. You're 12 years.
Maybe for band members, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. That might
I
be
think
something.
it's,
to
and I
find
think
out.
you can get that even more when you were seeing them play as adults.
Oh,
than you
yeah,
were
yeah,
as
yeah.
teenagers.
He
Sure,
was a.
sure. 'Cause that was
He
very,
was like
very
11
young.
years
like a
old.
preteen, yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah. I was
Killing
12
it on the
years old.
drums.
13 years
Like
old.
first time we saw him, like we were in our 20s.
Yeah, we played a show.
And he was a literal child.
Mhm.
Neat.
And his brother and them, and they were so young. And
That
they
was
just-
here in Columbus?
Yeah, that was at
they
the Princesses.
killed it. We
08
were
is what
like-
we've determined.
It was
We played in
an awesome
2008
show.
together.
Yeah, these like kids were just like tearing it up.
Yeah, it was cool. My grandmother taught Jenny and
Preschool.
3-year-olds.
Yeah, she
Small town
Mhm,
movement.
mhm.
Are y'all all from Columbus originally?
Mhm.
Really? Okay, where did y'all go to school?
did. Columbus High.
Just out of curiosity.
I went to Heritage.
Okay, nice.
Me and Alec went to Montessori school back here though together.
Mm-hmm, that's true. Yeah, just down there.
Literally behind
There,
the
that was the
building.
school.
Mhm.
Neat.
Mhm.
So y'all have known each other decades.
Yeah, I mean, even
Yeah.
before I knew Max, I would see him and his brother on the curb waiting for the school bus. You know, as my school bus goes
Mhm.
drive by.
We went to
you know.
demonstration too, I guess.
Right, but even
I
but
mean, yeah, at that point.
just and living downtown, just
Yeah.
seeing those same familiar faces. You know, I was like, those two little kids are gonna be
Yeah,
somebody
cool.
one day.
We do too. You know.
Where are y'all located now?
I still live downtown on Southside.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm in Southside too. Where are you at?
I'm in Coleman, Alabama now.
Okay.
So
For your job?
no, my job's here.
Okay.
Well, my job's in like 3 different
Jenny
states.
has leverage.
I travel
She's
a
like,
lot.
y'all want me?
But
I'll be in Coleman.
My office is here. I live in. I got married and moved to Coleman 3 years ago. 4 almost. That's crazy. Almost 4 years ago.
Wow.
Until then, I lived here pretty much forever.
Gotcha.
You know, but now I live there. But I'm here all the time.
Very cool. Is there okay? So with the Columbus being like sort of this like heart of it all, I guess, like in the terms of location. What would you say that Columbus, the town that it is, has played a role in shaping your sound, your music? I know you mentioned Mississippi Velvet Underground. I really
Right.
liked that, and I'm wondering if Columbus itself.
all
and the way
all
it's
the
in-
people who were mean to us, that they all live in Columbus.
And they all wrote songs about them.
Yo, I think like River Diddy. I mean, it's
It's-
about like the river is
Yeah.
right there, and just
Nice.
these.
Yeah.
And
it's hard not to think about like Shane and like going back to those days, like early music before we were even Hamburger Hobos.
right, it's like the people, the places, and the things here.
They were
that
just a really good group of
totally
like,
shaped us.
artists
Yeah.
here, just off the wall, very different.
You said Shane. Do you mean the guy who's in radio?
No, Shane Ballard.
Okay.
Yeah, he I guess he's like probably more famous outside of Columbus in like really niche circles. But he was kind of like, if he had lived to see YouTube, he was. I'm not gonna say he was an influencer, but he was kind of just like this outsider art, musician, experimental filmmaker, just pop culture sponge,
Politician.
kind of yeah.
He ran for
Like yeah, but it's kind of like a shock artist
Hilarious.
kind of thing, performance art, running for sheriff. So literally, like his death is what created the huge void that made Hamburger Hobos start.
Yeah.
Hamburger Hobos probably would never started.
Definitely not.
It-
That
it-
was 2004.
Yeah, so
So it's the people.
100% shaped by the people and the place.
And the place, though, for sure. Like you said, the river, but just other things,
In the South in general,
Mhm.
the place that it is. Gotcha. Y'all are working on, y'all just finished essentially recording this analog album, this cassette.
Mm-hmm.
You said it took you 10 years, you think, overall?
Yeah, I mean,
You know.
she was in grad school. I was in, like we were all in just like different
A lot of stuff
stages
going
of
on.
college and school,
The
and
pandemic.
divorces,
Yeah.
separations.
Yeah.
Max hit
Divorces,
puberty
marriages.
sometime. Right around the time we started recording. So,
Yeah, it's big.
but when you hear it, it doesn't sound like something piecemeal together.
Mm.
You would never know. It's just kind of, doing the whole like working a 9 to 5 and getting a degree and making music in Max's house basically on some recording equipment. And then we had Miles Jordan to co-produce it with us and mix it. And then like again, like Toby is on the record. There's several artists that are also on the album, supporting it. So
Neely.
yeah,
Neely.
Max's fiance Neely plays trumpet, and it's incredible. So, and so it's not like we said we have a 10-year deadline. We just kind of worked on it when we could and when the spirit moved us. So it's a pretty organic process.
What
And
made
it's-
y'all feel finished?
Well, you when you lay down like every instrument that you think needs to go on the song, and then when Miles is like, okay, I mixed it, and or you're like literally standing there with him at the board, like live fading up tracks as it's being mixed down. So it just gets to a point where it's like, oh, we only need to like put that trumpet on Capricorn, and that's what we're waiting on. So yeah, it is weird. It's like being in a play, and then you realize like, oh wow, that was the last performance. Now we just go back to our lives. Except for us, it's like it's done. Now we bring it into the world. We could just make one Facebook post and then put it in a cabinet and walk away from it. But we're gonna have a little party and celebrate with our friends and give them an opportunity to buy the tape and let it become a part of their lives. And the real cool part is the people who are going to be influenced by the Whitehawk album and the cool art and music that's going to come from that. So I don't think we've seen anything out of Columbus, Mississippi yet. Friendly City's just getting started.
Mm-hmm.
So, for our younger readers, they do exist. Cassettes. Can you tell us about what makes it, in the eyes of like a learner, what makes it so different? Like the ease, the process. If you could give me a summary of how that's different than just like a CD. And why does that mean so much to y'all to put it on a cassette like that?
You can throw it across the room and it won't break. Cars don't have CD players anymore, so the fact that a tape is obsolete technology doesn't really make it get outranked by the CD. CDs kind of disappear when you put them on a shelf too, whereas a tape, just as far as like having a physical media to sell, like even if someone never puts the tape in the tape player, it's gonna look cool next to their Funko Pop or their copy of Ulysses, whatever they're decorating their room with.
It's never touched a computer either.
Y'all have
Yeah, it's
never.
I mean, like the music has never been on a computer. It literally came just start to finish. It's always been on. And when you buy that tape, that has literally always been on tape. It's just
Yeah,
How does that-
experiencing
how does
an
that
analog
work?
format.
it
As
was
someone who
recorded
has
onto
no idea.
what's it 16 one
Yeah,
six-
so we recorded on the 1" 16 track. It's analog tape. Then you mix it down to 1/4" half track, just 2 stereo channels, and then you send that off, and then they make a master cassette tape of it, and they make copies of that.
So y'all had to send it to someone to take each individual song you worked to record, and then they made you this your album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And y'all are doing the celebration for this win.
Saturday,
Oh,
March 7th.
Mhm.
So the Munson show is like a double whammy of
yeah.
a release party and a show, live show.
The album won't be on streaming for another couple months, but for people who live in town, they're going to have access to the album immediately. Whereas the rest of the world will have to wait for
2 months.
We're going to do a single drop Friday, and then we'll do 2 more, and with the third single, we'll drop the album on all streaming platforms.
That sounds intentional, is it?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're content creators, you know.
Y'all are servicing the locals of Columbus by providing this.
Creativity is solving
Oh,
problems.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The mind is plastic.
What do y'all think? As someone who hasn't listened to y'all's music yet, I'm wondering what y'all hope people feel when they listen to y'all perform.
I want people to feel seen. I think when they hear Jenny songs, they'll be like, okay, yes, this is what I'm listening to. I can't, I think for me personally, anything that I wrote, I would hope that it either makes people want to dance and just drive with the windows down, or the more serious stuff, I hope that the ambiguity just allows people to kind of insert themselves into the song as well. So yeah, for me, I just hope people can be like, this is my music. It's part of their story, you know.
Community. Sense of belonging. Inspiration. Hope.
Enjoyment,
Mhm.
basically. I just want people to enjoy it, you know. Maybe get a little feels from it from time to time. That's pretty much it.
What does the grind look like for y'all? Like are you booking your own shows? I mean, I know you design your own flyers a lot of the time, right, Max, for all the other band projects?
Yes, they're very particular about the flyers.
Everything
We
is
are.
DIY, right?
Right.
Just
Yes.
like,
They
Right.
hate it when I use Canva. But yeah, I mean, we got Max in the band, so he's, you know, when people say content creator or monetize, like it's cringy, and I think Max has been able to navigate the space without ever coming across as somebody with an agenda or something to sell. You know, you wouldn't say like Max networks, you would say like Max just like has relationships with people. So it's very easy for us to book shows. I think our problem is we don't want to do a show, or there's not time. You know, it's almost
Time.
like you know, yeah, it is the like
It's time.
us, yeah, making time to just do it. So, but everything is DIY, I would say. But we've got a really supportive community, and the Starkville DIY scene is immensely supportive of
No
what's
doubt.
happening in Columbus.
No doubt.
So it's amazing to have our neighboring town support.
where do y'all see yourselves in a year as a band?
Same place.
Yeah, hopefully,
Right here.
hopefully jamming again, honestly.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can just like meet up on a Wednesday afternoon and just like not worry about anything and just like
Yeah.
play some Beatles covers.
Yeah, we won't be working on like trying to get the album out.
Yeah.
Because once you get towards the end, it's like, all right, it's time to
Yeah.
let's get this going, wrap it up. You know, so there's been a lot going on lately, and everybody's got multiple projects going on. You know,
That's
too.
true.
So I kind of just see us chilling.
Mm-hmm.
No big rush. We got another 10 years. For
Yeah,
album
exactly.
number two,
Yeah.
right?
2036.
If anything, some live recordings would probably be
Yeah.
how our music would.
Yeah, because the recordings on the album are great, but there's definitely a different energy with the live shows for sure. So yeah, that would be a good next step.
We were talking about like the DIY scene. Do y'all have any like fellow bands kind of on your caliber where they're local that you feel very connected to, influenced by?
Each other.
Dirty Presley.
Yeah, Dirty Presley. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll be at Munson Saturday as well.
And I would say Memphis band, but the Ghost of the Warble
Mhm.
will always be around.
Yeah.
Because even if it's not direct inspiration, they were such an embodiment of like art and being in a band and just kind of doing it organically,
No doubt.
that just even sitting on the porch during this interview right now, it's like I can't help but think of the Warble, and they're a Memphis band that has played in Columbus several times, even though it was years ago. But
Alex lived here for a while.
and we're kind of we're all out of university, but we've got that. There's just that weird kind of like deep South liberal arts kind of art kid thing there. So anybody with that spirit, I feel akin to, which again, like the Starkville DIY community has that vibe. It's very cool.
Do you think the Deep South liberal art kid, I know exactly who you're talking about, but do you think they often get overlooked on like a larger scale? Like when we talk about punk bands, rock and roll?
I think we need to do a better job of showing up for each other. I think that's the biggest thing standing in the way. Is there's just so much anxiety about coming out, and then we kind of like, I think bands and little collectives maybe self-segregate because it's just easy. It's like the path of least resistance. So I think rock and roll seems to be kind of dead as far as legacy media is concerned anyway. So we're not getting the exposure. So I really feel like it's just on the artist to support the artists. And if we go to Starkville and support what Starkville DIY is doing, those bands and fans come over here and support what we're doing, then that's how all of a sudden it's 20 years in the future and some kid is in Nashville talking about, seeing Max, playing on the stage,
That's funny.
with this girl, who's what? Sorry, I'm trying to like create a history here.
What advice would y'all have for people who want to do something similar but aren't sure where to start?
Just start doing stuff.
Yeah, just do
just
it.
start doing
Find a
stuff.
community.
Yeah.
Like, come
Talk to your
out.
friends.
And you're gonna
Check
find the
out
community by
this-
just starting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make
Because
something, go take it to your friends at school, show them, they'll think it's cool.
Do stuff, get feedback.
Yeah.
Do more stuff, get feedback.
In terms of instrument playing, where did y'all all learn? How did you get started?
I just kind of knew I always wanted to play the bass, but I kind of like messing around on the keyboard too. It just kind of happens. It's just like something else wants the song to happen, and you're just kind of there. And you gaslight yourself into thinking that you're the one who like did it, but
How did you learn how to play guitar? Actually,
I
I
got a
never know that.
guitar for getting all A's when I was 14 or 13.
What kind of guitar?
Did you pick it out? Like you were like, this is what
No,
I
it
want?
was like the cheapest, like, no brand, and it wasn't even a full size. It was
It was
one of
like a
those
little, yeah.
3/4 acoustics that
That's
they
cool.
had at DC.
DC, yeah, I know.
I think I really wanted. It was like $100 or something. Like, it was pretty cheap, and so I made all A's so I could get that guitar.
That's like what you wanted. You were
Yeah,
like, I got all
yeah.
A's and I want this
I did
guitar.
it.
And your
Give me the
parents were like,
guitars.
okay.
Yeah. So and then I bought like a book of chords. I just like learned it. He's been playing since he was like a baby or something, I think.
I just started playing because my brother and cousin played, and I wanted to play with them.
You're the baby.
I'm older than Miles, but they just started playing before I did, and I just wanted to be cool like them.
I see. Do y'all feel like younger audiences are like hungry for this kind of music and this kind of scene?
not necessarily. I don't think anybody really knows until like nobody knew what an iPhone was. Nobody wanted an iPhone.
Until they got one.
Yeah, so I think people are receptive, but even before the lockdown happened, nobody was coming out. Everybody watches Netflix on their laptop or on their phone or whatever. So
I don't know. Young people are a little less fixated on stuff like that, I think, and maybe they're bored.
I think people are hungry for something new.
Yeah.
What's the next thing?
Yeah. I know a few young people. And I think they're bored. I think they're looking for stuff to do. So you'll have shows here. There's often a
Yeah,
good
there's people
amount
here.
of younger. And I don't know what you mean by
Yeah,
young,
actually, there's just a lot.
but
It's mostly younger
early
people.
20s.
Yeah, college, younger.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Yeah,
come out.
yeah,
I mean, there's
rock
people
with
come
that.
out to things. I think people are just
They don't drink, so they don't go to bars.
Yeah,
That's kind
yeah.
of a weird thing.
Yeah.
It's a different-
It's good.
It's a
Yeah,
different
it's a
type of
good
community.
thing.
Yeah.
They're not.
It makes it weird to go through traditional avenues because bands used to play bars, but you really can't play bars now.
Yeah.
I think people are always hungry for community, no matter
That's a
their
good
age.
point.
Absolutely.
a side quest.
Mhm.
Is this, do y'all think this is like a scene that could explode? Is that something y'all even care about or want?
We do care about that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't define
That's cool.
explode, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess,
We like
reach
their
beyond a
TVs.
small venue like Munson's. You mentioned playing at the Princess. I know that's also a small venue, but
yeah. Yeah, we used
you know, we're dumping $1 million into our amphitheater.
that'd be great.
That'd be
River.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should
More
definitely do
venues,
cool
I
shows
mean-
at the amphitheater for sure.
We just want to make sure we're leaving the door open for the next band. So it's not so much wanting to have success and seeing like an exploding scene be a success, but we don't want to be on our deathbed being like, damn. You know, at the end of the day, it didn't really matter what I did. What was important was I did enough so somebody else could be like, oh, I could play at Munson's, especially when it's kids. I think that's really important because people can always change. But if you get somebody when they're a kid, then even when they're older and their self-belief is down, they're still going to have that neural pathway of, I was a kid and I saw Max Hartle Road playing with his brother and cousin and I knew that I had to get a guitar. Like, that's just always going to be there. So there is a responsibility, I think, we feel like we have. You just can't get too crazy about it because then it won't happen.
Yeah.
So you just have to trust, like, do your best, show up.
And
But we
also,
are doing this so it can
like,
happen forever.
After being around as long as we have and being in as many bands as we have, like, the scene tends to ebb and like come and go. Like, you'll have a really good scene for a while and then suddenly it kind of dies out a little bit. So that's another reason you got to get the young people, you know, involved and wanting to be part of it.
They need to know it's a possibility because you really have no control. You
But
know?
I mean, it's still up to us, especially you know, because you're really getting it out there, you know, motivating people to get involved. Because
You
like,
just don't want to be about to die and realize you wasted your life because you're afraid to make crappy art or a song that sucked.
yeah.
And then be like, well, it would never really even matter if the song was good. You know? Like, we'll remember this for the rest of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you would say you build something lasting, I guess.
Yeah, there's no, like, end game. It's just, this is what I do every day.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I
Sure.
want my day to look.
And like on legacy, what are y'all hoping? Like we were talking about the kids that see y'all and then move forward themselves. Like, what does that legacy look like for you guys?
I mean,
Like you said something earlier. You were like, just make the crappy song.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
kids see y'all do what you want to genuinely do.
my name will be forgotten by in a couple of generations. But if people in Columbus, Mississippi are like making music and creating art,
The art is the
I'm
legacy.
gonna know like that never stopped.
It's the art that's
You know.
the legacy. It's the albums. It's the flyers. It's
Yep.
the shirts. It's all this DIY stuff. That is the legacy because that's stuff that will outlast us. Hopefully, that's stuff that somebody 3 generations from now could dig up out of somebody's attic
Future thesis.
and be like,
Mhm.
"What is this?" Like these people are just doing whatever they want. Maybe I want to do that. Yeah, that's the legacy. Is the art, not us per se.
Yeah, I'm imagining someone finding a cassette labeled 2026 and they're like, what?
It's a typo.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to say 1926.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. It kind of fits in, it seems like, the analog production of a cassette, kind of how y'all are functioning as a band, how you're showing up in your community. It all sort of seems to make this, like, brand almost, even though that's not what y'all are seeking to do, but it seems to fit in together really nicely.
It's fun. I like
Mhm.
playing music with them. It's been a great joy, and it's really gotten me through a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, on that, what has it meant to y'all to be able to do this project together?
Oh my gosh. Like, just because you feed off each other artistically, Otherwise, like the way we've played for so long together, and the way they've played so long together, and now we've played so long together, and we,
And it forces you to show up like, I might not
Yeah.
want to do something, but I got to.
I remember, like, when we
Accountability.
first started Whitehawk back up after, I think it was like a 7-year hiatus is what it really was. Because I was in college, and then I moved and got my first job and was out of town, and you got married, and blah, blah, blah. And like, it was about a 7-year hiatus, and I remember not wanting to go back. I remember you wanting to go and maybe do some open mic, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I haven't played guitar in like 7 years, man. I don't really, I don't think I'm really into it. And he was like, oh, come on. So we just brought out some of our old Hamburger Hobos songs. And I was like, oh yeah, we're doing this. We're definitely going back.
It's
So
not good to come back.
yeah, decided to come back because he was into it. And it's just like, that's what we do for each other,
Remind each other how much you love something.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And it does get you through because we have been through a lot, Like most
10 years is
people.
a long time.
Yeah.
That's like COVID is in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I think a lot of bands found themselves like just banning entirely during COVID and feeling like they lost the vision.
Well, hopefully, if they read this, they'll be inspired because you can go like years without doing
And there's no
anything
rule you can
artistic.
take 10 years to make an album.
No
Yeah.
doubt.
There's no rules.
Exactly. That's, I think, another thing that's kind of defining about us is that like we're not, in this big hurry. It's not a job. This is just what we enjoy doing. So like, somebody gets busy and we don't get to get together for a while. It's not a big deal. No one's gonna get mad at each other. Or, oh man, it's just we just get around to it when we have a chance and enjoy it instead of make it any kind of stress or anything, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
What album can y'all not stop listening to?
Album?
Man, is it an album or an EP?
Which one?
Pink Panthers.
What a
There's
great
an album
answer.
and an EP.
I was
I
gonna
don't know. I'm
say
trying to think of
more
stuff
like
that I've been listening
Wet Leg's new album.
I
Really.
guess,
Newer
yeah.
album. I really like Wet Leg.
to. I'm trying to think of something I've been listening
there's
to. The Velvet Underground self-titled.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
An easy one.
Yeah, I was thinking more like right now. What did I
A
listen to
new
on
one?
the way?
Oh, on the way here.
What did you listen to today on the way home from work?
I've been listening to Steve Reich a lot on to and from work, but I listened to Time Out Room's new record on Tough Gum 2 days ago, and it was really cool.
Nice. It's a range of stuff we've been listening to too.
Yeah, I really love that. This was a wild card.
The Y2K, like, British stuff is back. Because I heard something today, I don't remember the name of the single, but it was very, like, Y2K. I was like, kind of like Pink Panthers is.
Right.
No, I thought that was cool. Don't remember what it was then.
That's funny.
I listened to it twice, so the algorithm would play it for me again.
With the online digital release, do y'all have a date for that I can put in the article, or it's just 2 months?
Early May.
Yeah.
Early
Not
May.
as
I like
Is
that.
good?
Yeah.
Early
That's-
May.
yeah,
Just
cool,
so I don't
cool.
have
we
to
Yeah.
haven't, we
stress about it
haven't.
too much.
Yeah,
No,
again,
I don't
we
want y'all to do that. I was just
Oh, no,
wondering,
no, you're
like,
good,
can
you're
we
good.
provide the reader
Early
a little
May,
bit
yeah.
of something to look
Oh
forward
yeah,
to?
early May.
Munson and Brothers, do y'all have like a tour?
It's just that show right now.
Yeah.
But there will be other like creative happenings around
Yeah.
the city, so just keep an eye out.
Yeah, we're everywhere. We're doing different things and
Mhm.
helping other people with their things. So.
Right.
I had someone ask me about the way you build your posters for your
Mhm.
band announcements. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
It started with either inside jokes or movies or stuff we had been listening to or the town that we would play with Hartle Road, and so it'd be like Phil Spector, in the courtroom, or Brian Wilson, and you just cut them out, and it's basically completely derived from just 80s underground rock, K Records, Black Flag, just stuff like that, just classic stuff that really inspired me as a kid. And basically it was just like I was getting tired of venues like not making posters and not really promoting the show, so it's just like, then I'll do it. And it just can get fun. It's funny, and I like doing just the more localized ones. I think are funny and they're interesting. They're just fun.
The one for the Mobro show.
Yeah, what is that? I can't
Louisa?
think of it. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
Louisa. Yeah, so
Louisa.
that one's
Right,
that one's
Louisa.
Louisa, who is coming into town. It's her birthday party, and that's her graduation picture.
Yeah.
I do love this.
Mm-hmm.
Louisa used to work at the commercial dispatch.
Yeah.
Did she?
She did.
Mm-hmm. For a long time.
Years.
She was a photographer for years.
She
Very
took our
talented.
picture. She took Hartle Road's picture when we were in the dispatch.
Very cool. Very cool. Oh man. Okay, let's see.
That was in
Do y'all think y'all have y'all ever had like an older generation, like sort of like a classic Southern person show up?
Like a redneck?
Kinda, and like, do y'all have any like, have you ever had like a response from like,
Negative?
not negative, or just like, are they intrigued? Are they
Oh, they
curious?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
rednecks love it.
I was gonna say they love like
Oh
something
yeah.
fun.
I think
Oh,
all the
yeah.
music that
I
this
think-
scene is.
You know what a pit row is?
Yeah.
I think a lot of times, like, people who are not here in our area often think that we are at odds with each other constantly,
yes.
but they don't understand we are living with each other. We are in
Oh, yeah.
community, and oftentimes, like,
No,
my-
MAGA loves us.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. I was
Yeah.
like,
I agree. I mean,
We're-
yeah,
we're
it's just
very
people like us.
Southern.
Yeah, yeah, we're very Southern people.
Band. I mean, we've definitely got Southern influence.
Oh,
You can
no
hear
doubt.
it, and occasionally we throw covers in there.
It's like, what if
It's one
Michael
of
Ferris
those-
Smith was in a band?
Right.
He'd be Whitehawk.
Mm-hmm. And what's
He is
crazy,
in a band.
he is in a band.
Don't put that in there.
Yeah, I mean, the Elbow Room was a great. I mean, really, a lot of us and a lot of everything we do, like, really a lot of it was centralized in the Elbow Room. That was a great mix of people, and I think the history of that bar going far beyond the creative scene of any of us and just being a working people's bar for years, just made us kind of, I don't know, really, you hone your skills way more if you're not just playing the hipsters all the time. You really learn how to, like, treat a crowd, you know.
Right, and if the dude in the cowboy hat is like, that's weird, you're
Yeah.
like, I don't care.
Yeah.
As opposed to like the more hipster crowd, it's going to be like,
Yeah.
are we going to get canceled? Oh,
Right.
I'm afraid to make art now.
Right.
So,
And the guy in the
Different
cowboy
types
hat
of
might be
poison.
rocking out, so, you know.
I see. Yeah, I think a lot of people have that perception that is often incorrect, because when you're up here in it and you're not online chronically, you're like, we're actually all getting along fairly
Oh,
good,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, super chill.
which is pretty cool.
that's super cool.
Do y'all have anything else do y'all want me to share about y'all, the band, anything that we may have left out?
Jenny's gay.
That's not.
I wasn't even that high.
My headline.
I'm just going to start
Yeah,
making stuff
that
up.
would be a funny
Gay singer. Yeah.
Like a packet of.
Yeah, that is
People
packet.
packet.
That is
People
packet.
are gonna write it and be like, she's not special for that. I'm
Yeah,
gay too.
exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was that.
Why do they have to have that rainbow flag on their guitar?
Yeah. I don't know. Do y'all have anything for real?
I mean, I think we, just the album coming out is really all we have. That's
We're
a
really
big
happy to
deal.
get this done. We're real
10
we feel
years,
really
yeah.
like fine.
We're
It's-
proud.
This has been we're very proud to actually have done this. Very proud.